As depressing as this may be, I'll be doing a funeral eulogy for my chocolate lab who recently passed away, named Jack. While the Dos Equis man may be the most interesting man in the world, Jack is definitely the most interesting dog in the world. I got him whenever I was about 8 years old. He was a 40th birthday present to my mother from my father. His birthday is on Christmas Eve, so he's a little Christmas puppy. He's a little Christmas present. And he had this extraordinary ability with anybody who came into our house to just make them feel welcome. And anybody who met Jack loved him, even if they didn't like dogs to begin with. They would always say, I don't even like dogs, but Jack's a special one. He's a special dog. I believe it. I see why. He was definitely the most human dog I've ever known. He'd sit up on the couch, kick his seat out, put his arm up, and you could turn on Animal Planet. He'd be content for hours. He was also probably one of the strongest dogs I've ever known. My mom ran him every single weekend for miles, and I think that's part of the reason why he never calmed down. He kept his puppy energy until he was 6 or 7 years old, and that's also probably why he loved walks so much. One of his favorite things to do was, go up to Lynn Run and go for walks. He would get so excited as soon as we would make the turn and start climbing up the mountain. Probably one of his second favorite things to walks was food. He had this extreme obsession with food, as any dog does. But, I think he could have probably eaten an entire bag of food in one sitting. Might have puked in the middle, but he would have kept going. One time he got his little paws on a 2-pound bag of chocolate morsels and proceeded to eat them. And within a half an hour, he was simultaneously puking and pooping down the hallway, which was not fun to clean up. Thankfully, I was 9 years old. I didn't have to do it. But yeah, he was just one of the greatest dogs ever. He had the biggest personality. He was just probably the greatest friend I will ever have.